Yes, exactly.
Oh, but Paco Mike and Wild Game is gonna be so good.
I know. It would.
But this is also gonna be so good.
Yeah, it's a crime that Paco Mike and Wild Game is not going to be casted.
We should be able to hold all games from here on out. Nobody play a game until we cast it.
Everyone stop! Everyone stop playing!
Hands off your keyboards. That would be great, but we can't do that, so I guess we'll miss out on Paco Mike and Wild Game. I don't think anybody's casting that. We're all here in the semis. So
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see.
We will have to wait and see. The anticipation, either one of those players could come out on top. And
I don't think either of them are streaming, so it's not like we can get live updates either.
Yeah. It's
going to be a slugfest. I hope Wild Game wins, just because I want to see him go up against Cham.
Yeah.
But also Paco Mike's really good, so he can definitely take out Wild Game, no doubt about it. But enough about those players. This is the first semifinal. This is a first ever matchup between these two players. LatAm versus NorthAm. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner down here, we're looking into the main base of the red Terran player, playing for Team Alpha X, representing Chile, and Terrans everywhere. It is the wall. Right here it is. Oh, no, wait. Wrong side. I'm sorry, guys. I was so ready to introduce the player. I'm completely on the wrong side. But we're going to run it back, start it over, pretend I said nothing. We're spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. It's a Terran player who's red, and he's playing for Alpha X. He's from America. United States. It's Vindicta. Can you guys tell I'm a fan of the other player?
When you said Chile, I was like, hold on.
I'm literally just looking at I'm looking at darkness this whole time, and then it's like announcing for that. Go for it, Light.
Oh my god, and speaking of, here in the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have a fan favorite on this channel. We're both kind of fanboys of this player. He is the Chilean Protoss player representing Alpha X. As this is a team kill, it is Darkness.
I just want Darkness to win, because if he's able to be Vindicta, that means he's one of the best coming out of like the whole entire scene.
Yeah, like the thing is, this matchup is the big question mark right now for Darkness. Like, how does he look in a PvT? We have no idea. We've never seen it. Like,
never. I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe this is his worst matchup yet.
It could
Maybe
be.
it's his best.
Yeah. I mean, again, like, for Latin American players, like, it could be like they're weak in this matchup. They just don't have that much practice in here. We'll see.
Yeah.
And Vindicta could take advantage of that, or he's solid.
Especially versus someone like in the NA scene. Maybe Darkness doesn't match up with him or something. Who knows?
Yeah,
a lot of things play into this.
Definitely. So we'll see how this transpires. As so far, pretty standard openers. But based off of his PvP, I imagine Darkness is going to open Blink. That kind of makes sense to me. But there are options. You could open Stargate as well.
Yeah, we'll see what he goes for here. Both playing safe. I think he went for like a shield battery, and he's going for a bunker. So they're both really trying to play it safe.
Yeah, we do see the bunker already coming into play here to protect that SCV, to stop the Adept from going in, and already walls off the top of the ramp, but
Ooh, he barely gets out of range.
Yeah. SCV even
down.
It even dove into the bunker just to save it.
Take a dive and just jumped in. He could have actually he wouldn't be able to get up that. He would have closed it first.
Yeah.
He should just get out of there. He's trying to get too much scouting.
Oh my god.
He's gonna lose it. Losing an Adept to a Reaper, that's rough.
Oof, yeah, and he didn't get into the main base. He has no idea what the opener is for Vindicta. Vindicta going for a 1-1-1, getting a tech lab on the factory as well, which is quite interesting. We could see a swap here into Banshee, so not our standard usual like Widowmine drop or anything like that.
Yeah. I feel like Widowmine drop isn't standard anymore, though. I feel like it became so standard, people stopped doing it now.
Yeah. And, he's actually not going for a Banshee. He's going for a Raven.
it's not a bad call if you're scared of DTs or anything like that.
Mm.
And we've seen some Raven harass do pretty good with the auto turrets.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely been coming more into fashion. You can do a lot with it. You don't have to commit your Raven to go in. Like you can set it down at a pretty far range, so you can like safely do it as well, and just keep doing it over time.
Yeah. He's getting some value out of these stalkers here.
Oh yeah, yeah, and like Blink's on the way as well, so he did go for this Blink Stalker opener. Like they're pretty solid for defense for stuff like Banshees or Widowmine drops. But yeah, he may not be expecting this Raven, which again like isn't as vulnerable to Blink Stalkers.
Oh, that Reaper barely got out alive.
Wow. And he gets in
with 8 hit points, and he gets a full scout off, sees the Twilight. He should suspect Blink. I feel like that's the most standard thing to go for, especially with this many stalkers. You don't get this many stalkers and then go like Zealot Legs or Resonating Glaives.
Yeah. You typically don't see that at all. So yeah, Vindicta, he's a good enough player to know what his opponent is going for. Meanwhile, he himself is going for a very, very strong like bio-based play, getting all of his upgrades, getting a decent Marauder count as well, which works so well against gateway units.
Yeah, we haven't got to see this matchup in a while. I'm excited. He's making 1 medevac at a time right now. He doesn't have enough gas for 2.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as the medevacs are done, we could see him try and go for a push with his upgrades lining up, as well as +1. Yeah. Like +1 and stim and combat shields are all going to finish up at around the same time. So yeah.
He should be heading out and oh well, this is the counter anti-timing if he goes in right now.
yeah, Darkness, he's like waiting out here for any opportunity to pick something off. Like if the medevac goes out, like it could get blinked on top of, and it could just immediately get sniped.
I want to see him get hit with a Dorito cannon.
yeah, that could work, right? Like if he blinks in, Dorito cannon, the tank just shells away and everything dies. Darkness has to be so careful here, and Vindicta as well. It looks like he's actually going to move out.
Oh, he emptied the bunker. That might be dangerous.
Oh,
he sees this instantly.
And Darkness sees this as well.
Oh, good blink. Good timing on the blink. That was so fast. But now he knows it was a free scout. He just lost a little bit of health on one of the stalkers. Oh, he's going to blink on the tank.
Oh, God,
blink on the tank. No, he's going to go back into the base.
Oh, he could. Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah. There's like a unit in the bunker.
Everything moved out. Oh, he's getting scared off by the 2 units in the bunker.
Yeah.
He's going to have to recall now.
Yeah, he needs everything he can here on the other side of the map, like especially with these 2 tanks. Like, this is gonna be
surround idea here.
Yeah, he's going for a surround. I don't think he has Zealot legs.
Oh, that's so great. Dorito cannon on just a couple of Zealots.
Yeah, and the Zealots.
And here comes the flank. And the stalkers are here too.
Wow.
Stalkers blink. They're going after the Marines. They do get the tanks, and he should be able to defend with another warp, and he still has another force field. Oh my God, Vindicta's losing everything here. This is really good for Darkness. He can't pull out because the medevac, there's only 1 left, and it pulled out with what it had. And a lot went down here for Vindicta. Darkness has 3 bases, more workers right now. Actually, no, Darkness is down in workers right now.
Yeah, Darkness, he invested a lot into his army.
Now
yeah, he's getting 3 probes at a time, so his economy is on point. Vindicta, I do like this. He has to do something
counter here. Yeah,
that's
a good drop there.
We'll see what he goes for. He goes for probes, gets 4 probes, then backs out, doesn't lose any of his units, and just
He's gonna drop down here.
Oh,
do it. Oh, that was so exposed. He's like, oh wait, that is exposed. Bam, I'll just drop here. And at the same time, Darkness is going for a counterattack, but it seemed to be, I don't know if the word is defended.
Yeah, it was like thwarted. It was pushed away. He did try and go in, but there was enough here to defend. And again, like Darkness played that so beautifully. Like he defended his 3rd base without losing any probes. He was able to get on top of the tanks. Everything was shut down. But Vindicta, he was able to apply pressure to just keep Darkness at home. So Vindicta got the opportunity to expand, and we're just moving on.
Yeah, I think Darkness might have made a little too many probes there. Yeah, I mean, he has more gas than he'll be able to spend, and his 3rd base is just super oversaturated.
Yeah, like if he had cut workers and like focused on army and gone for a big counterattack, then maybe there would have been an opportunity for him to just end the game. But instead, he's like focusing on his macro, like playing it safer, which I mean, I don't blame him.
He's got to get a 4th base now, though.
Yeah, as you say it, there we go. The 4th base is being thrown down. And meanwhile, ghosts are already out for Vindicta. He's already getting enhanced shockwaves as well, so he will be ready for those EMPs. And yeah, this is
I think Vindicta just plans on out microing him with the lower economy.
Yeah, and it could definitely work.
And you just saw the 4th base. He's like, okay, you got a 4th base. You're really investing in your economy. If I just army up, get a big army, go across and micro, EMP the crap out of you, I can win this. But he's getting the armory now, so let's see what he goes. Is he gonna get doors? Is he gonna go in like medevac speed or something? He's gonna get the upgrades. Ooh, I like this Colossus now from Darkness, switching into late game tech.
Yeah, like bearing in mind that this armory is lined up really well with this push, because these Widow Mines will also be invisible because of the armory as well, if you recall, with the new patch. And yeah, like this gateway army is so vulnerable to EMPs. Like the Colossus, one is going to be out for this engagement, but one may not be enough.
There's a good spread here on the army though for Darkness, and Vindicta coming in. Is he gonna kill the base? EMPs go down. Doesn't get the entire army, but gets a good chunk. Even a Dorito cannon. Actually, all the Widow Mines didn't get too much there.
Yeah, they only landed on a hand.
There was something going on in the 3rd base of Vindicta that took out a couple probes.
Yeah, and immediately the Archons got EMP'd, the Zealots as well, so they all got cleaned up. At the same time, though, there's just not enough here for Vindicta to really push in. And now that the Colossus is here, yeah, here we go. The Widow Mines are being dealt with as well.
Wow, what a hold from Darkness. He's doing really good right now.
Yeah, it was looking really scary for him. Like, without that Colossus, there was probably an opportunity for Vindicta to push in, but he was being very hesitant to engage.
And now he's feeling like he can engage, and he's going for it. He was trying to target fire down the base, but I think he realized he's got to go for the army here. The Widow Mines are empty now. He's going for the Colossus. Oh my god, how did that Colossus survive?
Wow.
He had to pick up and get out. Oh my god. I think they also picked off the vision here, the observer for Darkness. You can't see the burrowed Widow Mines right under his army.
Yeah, and like again, like
we're about to reset. Oh, the Widow Mines are gonna reset on all his army.
Oh god, no!
Oh no, not like this, Darkness. No,
oh god,
no! Oh my god!
Oh, just like that, like so many of his units are at half health. He still doesn't have vision. He's getting 2 observers at the same time, and
yeah. And that just gives so much vision to Vindicta as well.
Yeah, he can see where the army is, when to engage, when to push in, and this is.
They're gonna restart, and okay. I thought they were gonna get a 3rd shot off. I was like, no freaking way.
It's okay.
It's not okay. Darkness. No, yeah, he got it. But these Widow Mines are a great anchor for Vindicta here. And Vindicta's had freedom to double expand now. Well, I guess just expand past his 3rd into a 4th. But I don't know. Darkness has had his 4th. He's been mining very good for a long time, but now Vindicta has the worker lead advantage.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like Vindicta, he was applying all this pressure, and behind it, he was expanding and just macroing up, getting more SCVs, getting more workers, and now his army is looking pretty solid. I love that he incorporated all these Vikings. That's the thing about Darkness's army. He has 4 Colossus. That's terrifying, but now Vindicta has the anti-air he needs. He has the Vikings to fight this.
Yeah, so I think it's just going to be a question of who has the perfect combination of things to fight the other. We're just going to butt heads one big fight at the end here.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if there's an engagement where Darkness loses all his Colossus, like, that could be it. And I love how he realizes this. He stops making Colossus. He has 5, and he's working on Disruptors. But, oh, God.
Yeah, nice. He's got to blink the Stalkers forward to tank and just run for his life with the Colossus there.
Yeah, you have to babysit the laser giraffes. You know, they're fragile creatures. You have to be careful with them.
They're soon to be extinct.
Exactly.
He also has a disruptor in the mix, so that's cool. Couple EMPs though on those Colossus, and those Vikings are gonna absolutely destroy them. Ooh. And there goes the Dorito cannon on all the army except one Colossus. He's gonna go for it. EMPs go down as well.
Oh, and the Disruptors are really just zoning the army back, just buying enough time for the Dorito cannon to you know, go off cooldown, to run out. And yeah, Vindicta, he's struggling to engage right now, and the longer this goes on, more Disruptors are coming. Storm is going to finish as well.
Storm is on the way. I like Storm Edition here. I wish there was some Archons here, or not, yeah, Archons. I feel like Archons could really do some work here against the anti-air, or for the anti-air here. Oh my god, look at that. They take him out one at a time, and he's accidentally missed microed. sent the laser giraffes forward, killing 2 of them. He's going to warp in, and Vindicta's feeling bold enough to jump in here.
Yeah.
Like you said, disruptors are completely zoning us out. 3 more disruptors here. EMPs, all of them.
Oh, and just like that,
God, the laser traps are all dead.
Oh, the Colossus are extinct. But now there's a lot of kind of dead supply in the air for Vindicta. You can always land the Vikings, but they're not ideal. And here we go. We have so many disruptors for Darkness. Oh, but he snipes the disruptors.
Oh, nice. I do like the Archons thrown in here, though. Finally, those Archons tanked. Killed a couple of his zealots. Oh, no, these aren't going to finish their shots. Oh, they didn't get their shots off.
That could be it. There's no energy. They go EMP. There's no storm.
Templar. Oh, my God. And they're not even transforming. They try and transform into some stalkers. Oh, my God. The surface area was too much. And GG. Vindicta takes game number 1 off of Darkness in their first ever matchup here of this PVT. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
What a game.
GG. And that's the one thing I was worried about. Like, I like that he was varying his AoE and he was getting High Templar with Storm, but there were so many ghosts that, like, the EMPs were going to go down on the army anyway, and he just so happened to EMP the High Templar. There were no storms at all. He just had disruptors to work with.
Yeah, he really needed, I think Archons was the answer there. There's so many Vikings out. Like, what do you possibly do against that?
Yeah, it's hard, right? Like, what unit do you want against, like, so many ghosts? Because even Archons, like, they, like, to EMPs, they just absolutely evaporate.
Yeah,
like,
they die.
Like,
yeah.
What do? You know?
You get Storm faster, I think. Storm and Disruptors faster.
You know what you do? I just a lot of Protoss players, they get High Templar with Storm, and because EMPs are so prevalent, they keep their High Templar in the War Prism, right? So they don't get
and then you do the drops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the drop, and then they just drop and Storm.
Yeah.
And everything just melts. It's great. I think that's what he needed, the War Prism drop, the Storm drops.
Yeah, it's like the only way to, like, try and avoid the EMPs, right? Like, the EMPs were just so good.
Or just go for mass zealot run-bys all over the map as soon as your opponent moves out. I think that's maybe something else I was missing from Darkness. Like,
harass.
A lot of times, he honestly should have scrapped that fourth base. He just let the base go back, and if you can do some zealot run-bys and cause some counter damage, you're still in the game. But instead, he tried to fight head-on. All the Colossus went down due to the Vikings there. The Vikings really won the game here. All right, we're in it. I don't know who's going to win this one. I'm excited to see. We are on Eternal Empire LE, and here we are in the top right-hand corner of the map. He's playing for Alpha X, representing United States of America. It's none other than Vindicta.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Chilean Protoss player, also representing Alpha X. It is Darkness.
I hope Darkness wins.
I hope he can take it to the ace match. And honestly, on a map like Eternal Empire, I want to favor Darkness a little bit more. Like, Submarine, because of the short rush distance, like, the Terran player can apply so much pressure to the Protoss. Like, again, all those fights were happening at the 4th base, you know, they weren't happening out in the middle of the map or anything. It was just, the rush distance is just so small, you know? I'm kind of surprised it made it through the vetoes, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, Eternal Empire, what a macro map. Hopefully we had a really good macro game here.
Yeah, definitely. That's really.
I just feel it's on Darkness to come out with something different. Like, as Vindicta, as a Terran, it's usually bio. You know, you go bio, you get tanks, you get Vikings, you get Marines, Marauders, going to Ghost eventually. But you know, for Darkness, how's he gonna open? How is he gonna go Stargate opener? Is he gonna go double Stalker Blink opener? He was able to delay that for a little bit. That's always good.
Yeah, it's always nice to do as the Protoss, and yeah, I will say that like the opener for Darkness last game was pretty solid. Like if you recall, he just like completely shut down Vindicta, but there was like there was never any like counter pressure, right? Like there was,
yeah,
Darkness was very much set on like just staying at home, defending and macroing up. And I mean you can do that, I guess, but at the same time with Blink Stalkers, like the point of Blink Stalkers is like you can be really defensive with them, but you can also be really aggressive, right?
Yeah, exactly. He did try and apply some pressure, but it did get shut down every time. Darkness got shut down. But then once the big battle came on, I think that's when he should have abandoned base and gone for some counter harass. Obviously, it's a lot to micro all at once, but there's no way he was going to hold that with all those ghosts and all the Vikings.
Yeah, especially because like he was taking a 5th base behind it as well, so he could maybe afford to lose the base.
Yeah, exactly.
Nicely done there. He does take out the Reaper. The Reaper, it didn't really get to scout much. It saw the Twilight Council morphing in. If Vindicta clicked on it, then maybe he would know. So it does look like Blink Stalker opener again.
I wonder if Vindicta was watching Darkness play earlier today.
I mean, he did raid us, so maybe.
Right? I mean, you can't really get too much out of his EVP. But at least you know Darkness is like a good player, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like Vindicta, he's playing this a little bit more, you know, I almost want to say standard, but like commonly we do see this Widowmine drop coming out, and yeah, he will be going for it.
I feel like I haven't seen this in a long time. It's a good old-fashioned Widowmine drop on a Protoss.
Yeah, and I don't know how this is going to work out because, again, like Darkness, he's going for the Blink opener, so he should have Stalkers at home to defend against something like this.
Yeah, are they going to move out, or is he going to wait to get 4? Oh, no, he's waiting on the medevac.
Yeah, the medevac should be done soon. He may move out with 3 Widowmines or wait for a 4th.
Nice, 3. For sure. I think he's going to wait for the 4th. Yeah, he's waiting.
Okay. Oh.
4?
2. Okay.
2? Maybe he's going to get another medevac. Yeah, he's getting another medevac, and he's going to go for another 2. Double medevac. Yeah, that was a weird little misclick there, but you can go for double medevac, double Widowmine in both medevacs.
Okay. Interesting. Gonna try and multi-prong and hit multiple places at once. Meanwhile, Darkness on the other side of the map, he's getting a pretty fast 3rd base. His Stalkers are a little bit out of position though. There's nothing really here in the natural, so we'll see how good his reaction is to pull away his probes.
He morphed in Stalkers and they're not in position. He didn't morph in close enough, but I believe he should be able to at least just pull the probes fast enough. He's waiting for the second one to come here now.
Yeah. Do see the second one moving around the bottom right-hand corner of the map as well, looking to try and get into the main base. So yeah, gonna try and do 2 at once. Darkness, you know, is he a little bit too old, or are his reactions on point?
I think they'll be on point. Darkness, he's the best Chilean player in all of history of StarCraft 2. So
it's going in.
And
What's
the
the
pool
reaction?
in 3, 2, 1.
No,
pull the probe.
No,
not like this, Darkness. No way. I didn't want to see Darkness go out like this.
Yeah. He pulled away his probes at the natural, but not in the main base. 17 probes went down.
He does have 3 bases though, so he can come back. That's super rough. That is about as rough as it gets there.
Yeah. With 3 Nexuses, you know, triple probe production, you can get back into this. We can see he's only behind by 4 workers, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money spent trying to get back into this. Oh god. So
imagine if he was up 14 workers right now.
He's going back in. No. Oh, god.
9 more workers went down.
Darkness, please. And he's got another one as well. This time he's prepared for it though. He's ready for it. He's waiting. But oh god, so many workers have already gone down this game. He's going in. He went around the Stalkers.
Oh man.
Okay.
A little bit better defense there at least, but
yeah.
looking rough. Yeah, I feel like he has to go for an all-in now.
He needs to do something. He needs to do something right now because he is well behind in the worker count. He can't rely on trying to catch back up. He needs to like crush this army and then counterattack or something.
I don't know if he can crush this army here.
Oh god, he has a Colossus. He has force fields available to him. We'll see if he's ready. The army is coming in.
Good scan trying to get that observer there, but it was saved just in the nick of time.
Oh yeah.
No shield battery though.
Right, there is one, but it's all the way back in the mineral line. It's not going to really help the fight at all, and it's so important that he kept this observer alive. He gets to see the army rotating around. He saw it with the stalker as well. Really nicely done.
He saw the stalker going over there, and he's running for his life.
Get out!
This is actually buying a lot of time for him.
He's actually trying to hunt it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So more time is bought. Now there's a second Colossus.
+1 is done for Darkness, or it's about to be.
Yeah, and Darkness, he
has level 1.
He's just sitting his observer here on top of the army. He sees it, he knows where it's maneuvering. Meanwhile, behind this Vindicta, he's got his third on the way. He's really far ahead in terms of worker counts.
Plus the mules, he's doing good right now. Vindicta's in a very promising position here.
Oof, yeah, like, oh my god. Like the Widow Lions just did so much, and we were saying Darkness, he needs to take like the best engagement of his life. Like he needs to just absolutely shut this down and do something.
Vindicta can just go home and macro up.
Yeah, you're right. Like there's nothing pressuring Vindicta to do anything right now. Like he's just chilling, you know. He's like, yeah, I killed like 30 workers this game. I'm fine. I can just hang out.
Yeah, with nothing but 4 Widow Mines and 2 medevacs, so you really didn't lose much there.
Yeah, I'm just checking
the 30 workers that went down.
Yeah, I'm just checking the units lost tab. 26.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's so unfortunate for Darkness.
And it's going to be all the more impressive if Darkness is somehow going to get back into this game again. He's trying to expand. He's trying to take a 4th base, but Vindicta, he spots it. He denies it. He delays it even, and
he scans it. He moves in to kill it again. Darkness is in a tough position. I think Darkness is not going for any counterattack at all whatsoever.
Yeah, and to be fair, I understand it. Like, if you're Darkness, you either have to counterattack and just end the game, or just turtle up and try and expand and max out. So he's getting a 4th base behind this, and now he's moving out, but he's gonna run into the army, and oh my god, there's just so much here.
Ghosts are already out as well.
To be fair, they don't have the ghost upgrade, so this isn't the worst case scenario, but like there's tanks, there's
Vikings.
Will
in a few seconds.
Yeah. Oof. Like,
he might catch him out of position here. He could wall off some of the army, but he's not going to. Playing it safe, he's trying to get a nice little scout. Oh, that was close. He lost 1.
Oh, okay.
A lot of marauders in this army.
Yeah, and I like this. He's delaying the push. He forces the tanks to siege up, then unsiege. So he's buying as much time as possible. I think he's probably gonna have to cancel this 4th base. I don't know if you want to try and hold here. Oh, a bunch of DTs.
DTs. I don't know if that's gonna be enough here. No Raven though. He's got 1 disruptor shot. The Zealots go in. DTs are here. EMP goes down on the DTs, which means they are no longer cloaked, but they do tank a lot of shots. And I think Darkness was able to crush the army. Yeah. Oh my god. The Vikings are still there doing damage. Oh, he got all the tanks, so that was huge. I can't believe he held that.
I don't know if it was hard to see because the Vikings and the medevacs were covering everything, but the disruptor shots were amazing for Darkness. He just got in, was able to get the best shots possible. There weren't any splits at all, and Darkness, he holds on.
But Vindicta has his 4th base up already. Up and running.
He does have a 4th base, but I love this. The DTs, they're actually going to harass. There is a missile turret
vision there, though. Yeah, there's a turret there.
Yeah.
Oh, he walked right past it. Good call. All right, disruptor shot. Where are you at? He got the last Colossus here. Activated the battery shield overcharge. Disruptor shot is good. It gets a couple units, but not all the units like you would like. That was a good shot right there. The tank's still alive, though. It didn't go down. And with that, he might lose his base here.
Well, we'll see. There is a 3rd disruptor here now, so he does have 1 more shot in him. There he goes. And he gets focused down.
He got focused down. Another tank goes up. GG. Vindicta takes out Darkness 2-0. in his first ever TvP here on the CranKy Ducklings and his first ever Battle Americas. Vindicta is going on to the finals, and Darkness is unfortunately out. Thank you for coming, Darkness. I'm sorry you weren't able to make it to the finals. I was really hoping for it.
GG. I feel. Sorry, Darkness. We wanted to see you do so well. And you did, right? You made it all the way to the semis. But that is where you faced one of the best Terran players in North America. And
I hope you come back next week because, man, I think you could have won that. If you like, now you know Vindicta, you played him here, and now you know the Widow Mines. You just gotta watch out for the Widow Mines.
Right, like those Widow Mines did so much damage. If it wasn't for that, if it didn't put him so far behind in the economy, then the game would have turned out so much differently. But yeah,
you were still kind of holding with that bad economy, but the economy got hit a couple times.
Yeah, exactly. GG, well played. Congratulations, Vindicta. I know Vindicta has a lot of fans here watching, as he did raid earlier. He does go on to the finals, and again, condolences to Darkness. He had a really deep run. He made it to the semis. And
that was peak StarCraft though.
Yeah, and you know, this is the tournament, right? Like Sentimental Latino is pretty good with all of Latin America, but Battle of the Americas, that's when NA comes in as well, right? Like there's another X factor to this tournament where you have another pool of players coming in who, you know, they have their own meta, or you know, they have more Terran players.
Another entity, there's another entity involved here, and it mixes things up. Now we don't know, like we didn't know if Vindicta was going to make it to the finals. We kind of knew Cham was due to his seating in the bracket, but Wild Game and Paco Mike, we don't know who's going to go up against Cham next. I do believe Darking has let us know they are 1-1 right now. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but that's what we got so far. That's what we're going with. So we might jump into their game 3 if they're not in it already, which I think they are.
Yeah, I think
so we'll probably just wait till after that game, and then the winner of that, it's going to be up against Cham.
Yeah, still to be determined. Again, unfortunately, we didn't get to cast Wild Game versus Pocket Mike. It sounds like an amazing series. It sounds like it's really close, all the way to the ace match. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried.
Cham versus Wild Game. I still hope for a good matchup that I would like to see.
Yeah, I'm worried. You know, Darkness, he was taken out. He was our fan favorite. Our other fan favorite, Wild Game, he could also get taken out as well. I just... I hope the stars align. I want to see him in that rematch versus Cham.
Yeah.